It was a very successful season last year. I think no season ever ends the way you want it to unless you win the national championship, but certainly it was a successful season. And I think this year looking to build upon that. We have a really good core group of young women returning. Certainly we lost some key pieces, but I think building upon that, this group got that taste in their mouth and really just saw our talent level and then of course seeing this fall what we brought in, and I think they're very excited. And I think the biggest thing is just trust in the process, and that's what we've talked about. Trust in the process, enjoy the journey, make it so that this year we're not finishing in that, in a regional round, but we're finishing at the World Series.
I hope our team, as a team, we can win another CBC championship and win back-to-back championships. I think that we have a good enough team that we can make it to the national championships and win.
We returned more than half of the lineup. I think that each one of them has worked incredibly hard in the off season, starting from last summer through the fall into the winter, and they're ready to go. You get back Abby, who is just, she's a triple threat essentially from the right side, if you want to say that, which is really exciting. And you got Lauren. Lauren looked great this fall. Natalie, she had a little bit of an injury last season at the end, and so just seeing her get back to being her has been great. Maddie Lednum, Maddie Lemon, they all bring different looks to the plate, but they've all been working really hard, and I'm excited to see what they've got when we get out there.
I was definitely honored to win all those awards last year, and it was definitely a privilege to be out on the field. And I think I just really have to put last year in the past and just forget about last year and just go forward with this year and see what this year holds. Is it the same awards or not? I have to be okay with what I can contribute to the team.
I think Fran last year played in a role position. Kind of interested to see where she ends up falling this year. I think she's been working really hard. Sydney, behind the plate was behind Kaylee last year, and then we've got, a couple freshmen in that position, so seeing where that takes off too. Across the board, we've got a lot of depth there, and I'm really excited about what our freshman class is going to be bringing to the table this year. A variety in our staff, and I'm looking for them to just go out there and trust in what they have worked on and trust in their defense to be behind them. I think that you look at Savannah and where she was at the end of last season. You look at Lindsey and what she brings, the two different looks. We got Nicole in there. We've got two freshmen. You don't need to be a one-man show. That's what this game is all about. So do what you need to do, get the work done, and your defense is gonna be there behind you.
I really liked stepping into the opportunity I've been given to do some work at the plate, like getting opportunities to hit and really take advantage of, every pitch. Like, what can I do to help the team? Like, if I can get on base, find a way to score and really execute in that way. But on the pitching side, be better about that first pitch strike and really try to get ahead in the count to help out the defense.
I'm a firm believer if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. It's a top 25 tournament. So we're going to get battle tested, and we're going to get battle tested before we even go there. We'll have Virginia Wesleyan, we're going to have Hood and DeSales before we go there. I think we've got Rochester and TCNJ. So even before we get to that tournament, we're going to have a showdown with some really good teams. But I think it's just only going to prepare us for where we want to be at the end. And that's at the World Series playing for a national championship. And so if we can go out and compete and be our best on those days and really give all that we have, I think that it's going to be a great battle test for us. And I'm excited about it. I know they're very excited about it. Every game's competitive, let's be real. Everybody's gunning for you, and we're gunning for everybody.
Go Girls on 3! 1, 2, 3! Go Girls!